I love you.
At the very heart of the Gauteng province lies Soweto, a township which speaks to survival, enigmatic energy and culture. Though it has battled a history of politics and poverty, it continues to emerge as a community alive with social activity. Despite its lack of amenities and proper nourishment, Soweto is known by the people who live there as a vibrant, gregarious and thriving township. Father Trevor Huddleston, an Anglican priest, first gave birth to the idea of the African Children's Feeding Scheme in 1945 in an inspired attempt to combat malnutrition in the townships. Huddleston was known for giving of his time to the upliftment of those discriminated against by the harshness of apartheid. He was a pillar of wisdom, humility and sacrifice. Carrying on the legacy of Father Huddleston and continuing to alleviate hunger amongst destitute and vulnerable children and HIV orphans is the scheme's Executive Director, Sister Rejoice Nguta.
The AFCS saves lives. It empowers people. It sees to people's development more than anything.
For more than half a century, the scheme has not only fed the needy, but it has also helped individuals rise above adversity. Mavis Nyati is one of many flourishing professionals who benefited from the scheme as a child. She is now a successful school teacher.
As a child, I wish I could live like other children. I wished a luxury life like other kids, but it was not like that. But with the AFCS, they used to give us some clothes to wear, and then some uniform to wear, and then even food. There are a lot of children outside there who are just like me when I was young. I end up being a teacher, so the AFCS is still there, and then I'm assisting all those people who are working with that group to help the needy learners.
The real essence and core of the AFCS is to help people in their daily lives to help themselves. But the scheme is not limited to feeding.
So special because I can't have a job now. So I have a skill since I'm here.
The center currently teaches women sewing, beadwork, shoemaking, knitting, crocheting, weaving, cooking and baking. A special emphasis is placed on food gardening. There is also training in home care nursing.
The programs we offer give our people hope in the future. The hope comes from, I won't be fed forever. I'm being empowered.
It makes me feel very proud that I can do anything with my hands, because we can see that we are able to do anything that we come across.
Every day the supply centers deliver without fail in vans labeled Malibisi, which means mother of milk. The scheme delivers sustenance to orphans in several townships across the province, including Alexandra, Tembisa, Kagiso, Kwatema and Soweto. And the De Beers Fund has stood firmly behind this wide development of the AFCS for over 3 decades.
We have a couple of flagship programs and projects that we believe are cutting edge and best practice in terms of development and how to make a difference in our communities. The one is the African Children's Feeding Scheme. They feed 18,000 children a day.
Bread, milk and food parcels are distributed to children, mothers and grandmothers and those affected by HIV/AIDS by the organization's 350 active volunteers. The value of this simple feat can be seen in the shape it takes in the lives of its beneficiaries.
DPS has really met us halfway. And then over the years we've worked with DPS in many ways. Again, feeding, empowering the women, getting money to buy the seeds, getting money to buy the milk, getting money to buy the bread.
But actually what's really more important is the impact that we might be making on just one person.
Because some of them, you find them that they're not healthy, they don't look nice, but after sometimes maybe 2 or 3 months, when she comes here, we'll even be surprised. Is this the child that used to come here and then she was sick, but now she's looking healthy and nice?
Malibisi, as the scheme is widely known, also focuses on education and operates several daily care centers. At Zola, specific attention is paid to children affected and infected by HIV and AIDS.
Zola Center focuses on HIV/AIDS affected and infected children, malnourished children, children from poverty-stricken homes where there is nothing.
Their father was a woodcutter who worked very hard. But even so, the family was very poor.
The AFCS program has changed people's lives in more ways than one. People are now able to put a plate of food on the table through our empowerment programs. Some of them have opened their small businesses.
Even if you come here knowing nothing, you come here and you get a lot of skills.
Now I can get food to eat with my family, and then I can work with my hand. I can do the garden at home, a small garden.
Really, we encourage everybody who gets a ration from us to have a garden patch at home. That we supervise once a month. It's there, it's happening, and over and above, their self-esteem is restored.
A long-standing relationship exists between the African Children's Feeding Scheme and the De Beers Fund. The fund has played a significant role in helping to feed the children and empowering their parents, uplifting spirits and enhancing lifestyles. The scheme remains committed to good governance, hunger relief and poverty alleviation. Father Huddleston, who died in 1998, would never have thought that the organization he established so long ago would have produced so many successful people in such different spheres of life.
This thing started when I was young. I had this interest, so it helped me. And then if that foundation was not there, that the AFCS has made for me, maybe during that time, if my parents were not working, I couldn't go to school during those days. I wouldn't be here today, sitting here saying I'm a teacher. And it's a great thing to me. And I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful for it.
Poor people will always be there. Need will always be there. So hence I say the AFCS will forever be needed. What I can pray for is that it goes from strength to strength.